My brother Till and I grew up in extreme poverty, but we never even knew we were poor, except perhaps in the first 2 or 3 years after the end of the war. We were simply always hungry, and my mother was unable to produce enough food for us. We ate salad from dandelion leaves. My mother made syrups from ribwort and fresh pine shoots. The former was more a house remedy for coughs and colds, and the latter stood in for sugar. Once a week, there was a longish loaf of bread from the village baker, purchased with our ration coupons. With the point of a knife, our mother scratched a mark in it for each day, Monday to Sunday, allowing about a slice of bread for each of us. When hunger got to be very bad, we were each given a piece from the next day's ration, because my mother hoped something might turn up in the meantime, but generally the bread was finished by Friday, and Saturdays and Sundays were particularly bad. My deepest memory of my mother, burned into my brain, is a moment when my brother and I were clutching at her skirts, whimpering with hunger. With a sudden jolt, she freed herself, spun round, and she had a face full of an anger and despair that I have never seen before or since. She said perfectly calmly, "Listen, boys, if I could cut it out of my ribs, I would cut it out of my ribs, but I can't, all right." At that moment, we learned not to wail. The so-called culture of complaint disgusts me. Poverty was everywhere.